Hi, how's it going? Welcome to the video. In this portion of the course, we're going to be going over increasing your Google rankings so that you can bring in more traffic on the front end. This allows your customers to find you. I'm actually going to be going over your market and what percent of buyers are looking and not looking for a solution to their problem. So that way you kind of know who you're targeting with each part of this tutorial. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so this is the target market pyramid. And I'm going to go over step by step what each part of this pyramid means. So this first 3% is people that are actively looking, right? Active buyers. These people are online right now looking for your service. And we're going to actually talk about how to approach this 3% of clients. But these guys are price shopping, okay? So we have our 3% that is active buyers, and then the 17% that is problem aware, but they're price shopping. So they're looking for different people within your market. So they're looking for the proper company for them. And we're going to talk about how to target these people as well. The next 20% are problem aware. However, they're not actively searching for the solution. 3% active buyers, 17% they're problem aware. They're looking around. 20% is problem aware, but they're not looking for your solution. Bottom 60% are people who are not aware and they're not looking, obviously, because they're not aware of the problem. So let's go back over the target pyramid again. 3% are active buyers, 17% are problem aware, but they're looking around for the proper solution. 20% is problem aware, but they're not looking. And 60% is not aware and they're not looking, obviously, because they're not problem aware. So I'm going to be going over how to target all of these with website traffic. So first way is SEO, which, if you don't know what SEO stands for, that stands for search engine optimization. And just to kind of give you a brief description of that, I'm going to draw this diagram. Here's my diagram. This is your top 20%, right? So this is your 3% active buyers and the 17% that are problem aware. They're aware of the problem. They're actively searching right now for the solution. And what SEO does is, this is my bridge. I don't know if that looks like a good enough bridge for you, but that's my diagram of a bridge. SEO is the bridge between the problem and the solution for the people that are actively looking for a solution. So people are looking, those are my eyeballs. They're looking for the solution, and the solution is over here. That's my exclamation mark for the solution. It's kind of a little glare there. I hope you can see that. So SEO. I have a full guide on how to use SEO inside of this course. There's a subcategory about SEO, so I don't want to go too deep into it, but just a quick example. Say you're looking to go to a restaurant, so you look up restaurants near me, and all the restaurants in your area are going to pop up. Restaurants near me is an SEO phrase. What you're looking for is certain keywords and phrases that people will be looking for your product or service. So it could be contractors, construction companies, landscapers, lawn care, grass cutter, any keyword phrase that you can think of. And like I said, there's an explanation of this inside the course later. I'm not going to get too far into that now, but any keywords that you can find and put on your website, in your ad copy, and on Google, you will be able to get these 20% of people that are actively looking for the solution. So now with SEO, we can go ahead and scribble out that 3% of people that are actively looking. We've taken care of that with SEO. And with the people that are problem aware, we will go ahead and scribble out some of that just to show that we have worked on that one. But also there's another way that you can get people who are problem aware involved, and that is number 2, reviews. Reviews are your customer testimonials, and you're going to be putting these onto Google. So this helps the rest of the 17% of people buy because they're problem aware and they're price shopping. Why are they price shopping? They're looking for someone who has good testimonials, someone who has good credit. If your website looks professional and you have reviews, people are more likely to buy from you. So reviews are your customers. That's a thumbs up. Your customers leaving a good review. And if you want to get an even higher return on those reviews, what you need to do is respond to those reviews. Yes. Respond. So this is you, the entrepreneur, and you are saying thank you, right? Respond and say thank you. This is building traction onto your Google page. People are leaving reviews and you're replying. So That's more movement, and Google sees that and they place you higher on the list. Would you rather get a surgery done by someone who's never done a surgery before, or they've done thousands of surgeries? If I got put into an operation chair with someone who's never performed a surgery, I'd get out. So the best way to get reviews is honestly just to straightforward ask your customers as soon as you get finished with the job. I'd say really the best thing to do is just not even leave until they give the review. Ask for the review. Hey, can you fill out the review? Maybe talk to them a little bit, or wait, or even like stare over like a maniac into their phone and make sure that they're doing it. Help them guide them to the review process. With that being said, you also don't want to have any bad reviews on your page. And the best way to get rid of any bad reviews, if you already have some, is to get good reviews. So if you have 100 good reviews and 1 bad review, Google will kind of compensate and it'll keep the good reviews intact and get rid of the bad ones, or at least put them farther down the list so people don't see them. The more reviews you have, the more likely it is that the bad reviews will go away and that people will actually be interested in you organically. This is without paid ads, this is without content, any of that. This is organic interest. Also, I'm giving away a free bonus for this reviews. I have a software that I use to help get rid of any bad reviews and make sure you don't get posted any bad reviews. And I'm only giving this away to 3 people. So if you're interested, ask me in the consultation call. I'm only giving this away to 3 people. It's very limited. It's very, very lucrative. I've used this for other companies before, and we've been able to help them get rid of bad reviews, but not only get rid of bad reviews, receive the submissions from the bad reviews, and then call the customers back and get the job fixed. So maybe they left a bad review because you left a crack in the paint. So you call them up and say, hey, I'm sorry, we'll come and fix that. And now you have another good client, and this time they can leave a good review. So that's number 2, reviews. Now, with the rest of the pyramid, number 3 is going to take care of all these people, right? So the 20% that are problem aware and they're not actively looking for a solution, and then the 60% that is not aware, and take that 60% and get them aware of the problem, and then they're more likely to buy. Most clients come from this portion, okay? So if you're actually able to target these people right here and get these people, you'll see a much higher return from anything you put on your website. All right, so let's go ahead and get into number 3. Number 3 is actually update the website. Make your website better. Make it more appealing. Make people more interested in your website. And I'm actually going to go over a couple ways you can do that and be able to bring in more traffic from the website. So make sure you have this down because I'm not coming back to this. Make sure you update your website. Get rid of some of this. I'm actually going to go over a couple different strategies you can use for updating your website. Number 1, content. This is your high value content offer, your lead magnet. This is what brings people in on the front side. And the easiest way to do this is to actually spread words about the problem, okay? You don't want to solve the problem. You want to spread information about the problem. So with this content, specifically one of the best ones that I've found to work is blog posts. Write a blog post about why your client needs to use your service. For example, what you're doing with this blog post is you are giving them a kick to the knee, kicking the soft spot, and kind of developing that gap between the solution and the problem, right? So in this blog post, say, I'll just use an example from my business that we've used before. You are a tiling company and you're trying to get people to get tile, so you tell them why they should get rid of wood floors. Or not why they should get rid of wood floors, but the problem with wood floors. So problem with wood. So tiling company, we tell them the problem with wood, okay? And you can do some research on this. You can ask ChatGPT to write you a blog post, and you can kind of make it look interesting. You put this on your website and you show this to people and you bring their attention. Remember, we're talking about the 60% that's not aware of the problem. So if you take the blog post and you show them what the problem is, then you can upsell the solution. So give them the problem, upsell the solution, right? So, and obviously we're getting them curious about the problem here. They're curious, this is curiosity, okay? They find your blog post and then they become interested and they turn into a paying client. But we have to get them from interested onto the website or on a way to contact you. So that is number 2. And number 2 is funnels. If you are sending people your website link, that's not how you're going to capture them. If you want to capture them properly, you need to get funnels to lead them to the website. Get them to book appointments, get them to fill out forms with their information, and make it fun, interesting, and engaging for the person in front of you. And also make it very, very simple, because people don't want a lot on their funnels. Here's just an example of what a funnel page would look like. You would start with maybe some information about your product, and then tell them to fill out a form, and here's the submit button. Then we have the thank you page, right? We'll say thank you on here, which is, again, very simple, not much information. So they submitted their form, we're sending them to a thank you page, and then after that thank you page, we can reroute them to the website, and that's why I have written here .com. So the way to do this would be, they come in from here, they're interested or they're curious because they see a very compelling headline. They find your blog post and they're like, okay, now I have a problem. I need to get tile. Where do I get tile? Well, I can fill out my information on this blog. There's a link at the bottom. The link takes them to the funnel. So now this is where they understand that they have a problem. They go through the funnel and they come here and they become paying clients. We do this because it looks more professional. And again, like I said, it gets this 80% of the market that's not actively looking for a solution buying your service, right? So we'll just do this, right? Because that's basically, we filled out the rest of the pyramid with just these 2 steps. But because I love my customers and I want to help you out to my best abilities, I'm going to give you 2 more ways that you can upgrade your website and bring in clients. Number 3, chat widget. Have you ever gone onto a website before and seen that little bubble in the corner that says, if you need any help, leave us a message? That's what a chat widget is. So I'm gonna draw a pretty diagram of the chat widget. So here's my chat widget. It'll show up, it'll pop up this little message, how can we help? And there's this little text box in the corner. Usually this is at the bottom of the website when you first log in, or maybe on the side of the screen. This is important because it gives the lead the ability to contact you immediately. The client comes onto your website because they're interested, right? This is, again, targeting this 3% and 17%, and even some of these people from here, they see it, they send a text, and that text goes to you. This is you, right here. You're this guy. You're that guy right there. So they immediately send a text to you. This is how you bring clients in through the website. It makes this a lot easier. The reason we do this is because we need to increase the ability that the lead has to get in contact with you. Running out of room here, so we're gonna do number 4 up here. Number 4 is forums. If you don't know what a forum is, it is a place where your community and yourself can come together and talk about the product, service, any jobs they've had done, and just have general conversation, right? So put a forum on your website. So if you have a forum, you build a sense of community with your clients. So they come in, they feel welcome, there's people in the forum, they're telling them, hey, you should buy the product. Make forums and people get interested. So these are my 4 ways to update your website. Make content, like a blog post. Make a funnel to get people from the blog post onto the website. And again, get this 80% of people that are not interested or they're problem aware and not looking, interested into the problem and get it solved. Have the chat widget to increase methods of communication between you and the lead. And of course, have the forum to have a sense of community on your website. Also, one more quick bonus, I'm giving away 5 free chat widgets to the first people that ask me in the consultation call. If you are interested in getting a chat widget for your website, please let me know in the call and I will let you know if this offer is still available. So just a quick overview of what we went over in this video. We went over the target market pyramid and the people that are looking for your service or they're not looking for your service and how to actually target them using number 3. But we've also gone over the 3 ways to target this target market pyramid: SEO, reviews, and then of course, updating your website. Thank you guys for watching this portion of the course. Put a lot of time and effort into this. If this video helped you out, please send me a message, send me an email, text me on Facebook, Instagram, wherever you found this, and I'd be more than happy to speak with you. Anyway, you have a great day, and thank you for watching.